Welcome again to Be Intentional, and I'm glad that you are with us. I trust that you had an incredible holiday with your family. If you're like me, you may have picked up a couple of pounds over the holiday. Now, remember that Psalms 139 says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. We have been fashioned in the image of the Lord. And it's important that we take care of these temples. In fact, 1 Corinthians 6 and 19 says, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I was noticing the other day on my personal temple that there was a bit of storage hanging over my belt. And I looked at that and I said, oh my, look at this storage hanging over my belt. I said, that is not lovely. Now, maybe some of you listening, you may not have any storage hanging over your belt. But if you do, I want to encourage you to be intentional and say, wait a minute. Now, I don't like being out of breath walking up steps. I don't like the idea that when I go into an airport, I'm looking for the escalator or the elevator rather than the steps. So what do I need to do to change all that? Be intentional. What you start doing is make sure that you're eating the way that Father intended for you to eat. First of all, he said that he had given you every herb-bearing seed for food. So in other words, the live food, the greens, the vegetables, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the apples, the oranges, all of those live foods and vegetables were given to us for food. And what they do, they create a floral in our stomach, or you might want to say in our gut. When that floral is there, it creates good bacteria that keeps the body healthy. Now, if we put a bunch of fried food and a bunch of sugar and caffeine and all matters of things in that taste good, that disturbs the floral that's in our gut. And what happens, all kinds of things begin to happen. Well, first of all, you get a storage unit hanging over your belt, but then sometimes there's diabetes, sometimes there's heart problem, sometimes there's cancer and disease. All of that is happening because we're not taking care of the body temple. Not only what we put in it, but are we resting the body temple? Father gave us 24 hours in a day. 6 to 7 of those hours need to be time that we are resting and that we're sleeping, because our body needs to be rejuvenated. And that can only happen by us resting and sleeping. Don't drive yourself. Don't push yourself to the point where you're tensed up, you're stressed out, you're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, and you're not drinking the water that he wants you to drink. Every day, you should drink a minimum of about 80 ounces of water. When you start your day, the first thing you should do is drink water. Just like creation, in the morning there's dew. Drink the water, take care of the temple. You'll find that you'll enjoy the journey. You'll find that you will live a long and healthy life because your body is healthy. Be intentional and take care of the temple. God bless you. This has been Papa O.